In this presentation and analysis, I will be covering the 2022 Cannes Film Festival. So to introduce my topic, I will be covering the 75th Cannes Film Festival held in May 2022. I will explore this massive global festival's target audience, event scope, marketing strategies, and suggestions for future improvement. And lastly, I will delve into the leadership style that best suits this type of event. To discuss the target audience, the 2022 Cannes Film Festival had industry professionals, including actors, directors, producers, and distributors, and they also had sales agents. These agents connected and networked with film industry professionals. They negotiated deals and developed marketing strategies. And this was from markedefilm.com. Journalists were also attended, and these media journalists attend annually to amplify the festival's reach to the public. They attend press conferences and photo shoot calls with high-profile personnel and celebrities. Next are the high-profile personnel and celebrities. These include models, brand ambassadors, and they were a significant part of the festival. Film enthusiasts and the general audience were technically a part of the festival. However, there was limited access due to the exclusivity. There was the Cinéma des Plages, which was an event that provided open air screenings. To discuss the overall scope of the festival, there was an estimate of 35,000 overall attendees from across the globe. And CannesTourism.com stated that there were also thousands of industry professionals and journalists that attended the event, and this makes it a large-scale event that requires lots of planning. So services for the planning includes, and event management includes ticketing systems, venue access, limited venue access. There were different screenings. An example was there was a screening for Agnes Varda, which was a very talented artist and author. Marques du Film, which was a dedicated marketplace. Communication tools were utilized on site, and resources for updated practical information. Security was heavily utilized due to the exclusivity, and there were public access points, as discussed before, with Cinéma des Plages that offered the open air screenings for the general public. To discuss the marketing strategies and techniques, there was a blend of traditional media and new media innovation. So traditional media included global news outlets, film critics, and entertainment journalists that held press conferences and celebrity appearance and the big red carpet. And with new media and digital innovation, they utilized their own website. They had brand activations and collaborations, which is relevant to their website. They had real-time analytics, which allowed real-time data to be tracked, tracking the crowd movements and engagement to adapt to their experience. And social media was a huge part of the marketing strategy. They use Instagram and other platforms, but TikTok especially was very essential because it really engaged with a different type of audience, and they engaged with different influencers. It allowed for multi-platform content, real-time content creation, and PR, allowing hybrid newsrooms and allowing shareable content across different platforms. Some improvements that I would suggest are the event design. Um, they had a very good event design. However, I would suggest some VR and AR experiences to make it more immersive with filmmakers and filmmakers' audiences, and overall making it more accessible for the audience. I would also suggest sustainability focus. This would integrate more visible and actionable sustainability initiatives throughout the event's design, and also it would demonstrate tangible commitments that would resonate with an increasingly environmentally conscious audience. Overall, just different types of audiences in general, making the event more inclusive. And some marketing techniques that would lead to event improvement would be different contests, or some footage of behind the scenes on the event preparations. This would, build up the anticipation and sustain engagement that was involved with this whole event. So thank you for watching my analysis on the 2022 Combs Film Festival. I discussed all of the elements that are relevant to communication and necessary involving leadership and event planning. Thank you.